You know, I was introduced to musicals, as most of us were, as a kid.
It goes back farther than I can remember, and I remember just sitting outside on the swing set singing songs.
The fantasy of musicals.
There's something very optimistic and joyful about it.
It makes me feel good.
It's so deeply emotional.
It opens a window into the human condition.
And it can mean so many things to different people.
I think what's so special about it is the synergy of it. It combines all the art forms in one glorious art form.
America is about synthesis, and musical theater is about synthesis.
You've got singing, you've got dancing, you have dialogue, you have scenic design and costume design.
The story that it tells.
All of that stuff coming together, that is really, really powerful.
And I think it helps to teach us about each other, about our American culture. And if musical theater were to disappear altogether, we would lose that whole collective experience of our American past.
The Musical Theater Project is a nonprofit organization that is dedicated to sharing and celebrating the art form of musical theater, which is uniquely our own. It's American. We invented it. And so we have more than 100 years of repertoire that we can share and explore and identify with in new ways.
So we have these key words to describe us: produce, preserve, and inspire. And that really does cover the waterfront.
And it's entertainment, at the same time it's education and appreciation.
It really delves into the history of musical theater and fleshes out different shows and composers.
And that makes it extra special. I learned more than I've ever known about that show before.
It's about helping people make their own personal connections with this great American art form.
They're always looking for innovative ways to share with the community.
So we have to have a lot of things in our bag of tricks. We have to be able to communicate in many different ways on many different levels to give people whatever tools they want to get the best experience out of this that they can possibly have.
I love the chance that the future generations can also experience musical theater like I have, like my husband has, and be able to really experience the art form of it instead of just going to a show and enjoying the show, which is great. You get to experience the world behind the musical theater, and I'd love to see that happen for generations to come.
There's an aspect about the Musical Theater Project that a lot of people don't know about, and that's kids love musicals.
That program takes place in about 50 different schools: urban, suburban, rural, private, public.
So we can catch them early and get them hooked by making them actively engaged in this stuff, singing and dancing and acting right alongside the teaching artist.
The kids have really strong imaginations, and I think the fantastical element of musicals is something that they can resonate with.
It's already impacted so many lives, and I just see them reaching out.
So that through collaboration, the whole is greater than the sum of its parts.
The people who are involved in the Musical Theater Project, they're all very kind and caring.
They're very well versed, they know what they're doing, they're very creative.
They just try to make the best show possible.
They have fun doing this.
And I just love them from the bottom of my heart, and it's a pleasure working with them.
All I ever wanted was to share musical theater with audiences. So I've been so lucky because in this organization we get to do that in radio shows, concerts, cabarets, a school program, recordings. All of that is a gift that we want to give you.